But physical is not all we should be worrying about because we should be worrying about our spirit as well. And that's where fasting and prayer comes in. Developing that, making sure that that is a part of your routine. No, I'm not saying fast every day, but I'm saying it should be a part of your routine. Why? Because fasting quiets your flesh so that your spirit can hear God more clearly. Fasting is the starvation of the flesh to feed the spirit in a greater capacity. Because I could be eating all week, but I'm still praying and I'm still seeking after the Lord and I'm still reading scripture and studying scripture. And yeah, of course, I'm feeding my spirit. But when you deprive your flesh of the food and you're solely focused on feeding your spirit, then you're full. You could do a 72-hour fast, 3 whole days without eating, but if you're feeding your spirit, you won't be hungry. Because scripture also says that we do not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. That's truth. Think about that. Think about how crazy that is. That you don't need to eat so long as you are feeding yourself spiritually and you won't hunger. Pair it with intentional prayer, not just the absence of food. You can't be fasting and you're still just playing video games for 6 hours straight or binging a show during your fast. No, no, no. The fasting is intentional. That's why I said you don't do it every day. It's not something to do just willy nilly. No, it's intentional time that you're like, no, I'm not eating for 24 hours and I'm going to hone in on the Lord. I'm really going to study the word. I'm really going to read that devotional. I'm really going to seek him out in prayer and meditate on his word. That's the difference that it makes. We could look at Matthew 6:17 and 18. But you, when you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, so that you do not appear to men to be fasting, but to your Father who is in the secret place. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. Make sure that when you're fasting, you're not doing it to get the attention of other people. Right? And we see that in scripture too, with the Pharisees who are fasting, but they're doing it for attention. Like, oh, I'm fasting. Oh, and they're making a big scene out of it, and they're all these drama queens and whatever. The fasting is for you and God. It's not for anybody around you or anything like that. The fasting is a pure you and God building a stronger relationship together, strengthening your spirit so that you can better receive God's will for your life, and so that you trust him even deeper.